Good evening, everyone. I'm Gerwin and welcome to Janderra. Tonight I'm going to be looking at the 5 simple steps to actually set up Streamyard so that you can go live on YouTube through Streamyard when you've got under 100 subscribers. First thing you need to do is go to streamyard.com and scroll down. Now it does have a video on the front here, like a GIF type thing. It gives you some basic information, but all you need to do is put an email address in here. Now this email address does not need to be the one that's actually connected to your Google account. This can be any email address. So I'm putting in one of my testing emails. So this one is one that I don't check. And they're going to send me a code. Now they don't actually give you passwords for StreamYard. You just get a code every time you log in, so that you don't need to worry about passwords for StreamYard. You just need to remember your password for your actual email account. So yes, so you can connect to multiple things, so Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube. Tonight I'm going through YouTube. So just going to click on that. And the first thing it asks you to do is actually log into the Gmail account that is connected to your YouTube account. So that is the first thing you need to do here. So I'm just going to get that email address now, which again is a dodgy email address for something that I have connected it to what I need to. I need to remember the password. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I remembered the password and I connected to that YouTube account. So next you come into the brand name for that account and you allow StreamYard to access your Gmail account. Now YouTube requires that you enable live streaming on your channel. Don't worry, it's easy. Just follow the steps. So you go to your YouTube live dashboard and you click get started. Now once live streaming is enabled, return to StreamYard and connect again. It sometimes requires 24 hours to actually get set up, so don't stress too much about that. So I'm actually going to go back again and use a different channel that I know, like I'm going to use my Janderra channel because I know it's actually set up to go live. This no reply Gerwin isn't set up to go live at the moment. So yeah. So I'm going to allow that. And so next thing we do is we create a broadcast. And you click Janderra and put in those details now. So you need to give it a title. That's really important. It's a good idea to have a description. And then you need to decide whether you're going to make a public broadcast, unlisted or private. Now this one, because I don't really want people coming into the channel, to the chat, I'm going to leave it as unlisted. And this is not going to be a long video. So again, that's why I'm leaving it unlisted, because I don't want to have people coming in. I want to be able to show you what to do with this without any interruption. So I'm going to turn my webcam off for now and it'll come back in StreamYard. So next we hit, so the other thing you can do is you can actually schedule it for later, which can be really, really useful. So you click on that, you can upload an image so that it's got a thumbnail and you can put whatever date it is. And that gives people a chance to actually know that you're going to go live and actually plan to be a part of it. So let's create this broadcast. So you need to allow mic and microphone and camera access. So now if this comes up, it says it's because you can't actually access your camera. So we'll just click on that for now and change that over to the USB camera, which is the onboard camera for the computer. And it's just doing that because I was actually using another program to use the webcam. So that's all good. You've got your mic, so you can test your microphone is working here. You can stop the camera if you want to. If you don't want to have your picture actually showing, and then you can click on Edit Avatar and you can actually add the picture of your choice on there. So I'll go through and okay, so I've picked my picture, and you can resize that and adjust that and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to keep that as full and apply that. So then this is what actually will show up if I turn my picture off, which can be really helpful because sometimes you need to turn your camera off for a little while. Then you can pop down in your name and whatever you like in there really. Enter the broadcast studio, and now you are in the broadcast studio. You're not actually live at the moment. Oh, I'll turn the camera back on. Sorry about that. And I'm not actually in the live stream either. So it's really important to actually click Add to Live Stream so that you've got your picture up there. Now, I've done other videos that actually show how to share the video and have other people come up on the panel, and I'll do other ones too that are specific for that. If you have any further questions on things, now this stream is still not actually live. It is still just sitting in the background doing nothing. But there's lots of other options of things that you can do in here. And you can change the size of your picture. So this isn't really any use when there is only you in there. Same with this one or that one. And you need to share your screen to be able to make that one useful. And same with those other ones. So if it's just you in the stream, it's just going to look like that. It's not going to do anything interesting. But you can share videos. If you want to invite people up on the stream, you click on that and you copy and paste it. Copy it to your clipboard, and then you bring it down to the paste, into the comments section, and you paste it in there. And you'll have seen that on other people's live streams if you've been on any live streams before. So, and then you can click that and show it up on your screen. So yeah, just a simple couple of things that can help you to get started with your first live stream. And then when somebody does come up and join up, you can change the format of the pictures, of the layout of the screen. So I hope you found that helpful. If you've got any further questions, please leave them in the comments below. But as you may have noticed, I still haven't taken this video live. So this stream is still not live, which means you can actually have, so if you've got a group of people that you're getting together and having a panel chat with, you can actually organise with them to all meet up before the actual show goes live to actually prepare what you're going to be doing in a little bit and have you all up on the screen and then go live. So yeah, that can be really helpful. But this little button up here, you need to click it to go live the first time. So I will show you how that works and what it looks like. And then the most important part is ending the live stream. So if you don't actually end your live stream, it will just keep going. So yeah, I'm not sure if, and it's Streamyard, the free version's got a 20-hour limit, so that's the maximum it'll go for. So yeah, anyway, so let's hit go live and see what it does. So hit go live, and then it gives you a bit of a countdown. No, it doesn't actually, it just goes straight to live. But it flashes up and tells you that you're live. But the most important thing then is to actually end the broadcast. So click end that broadcast, and it's always nice to smile at the end because it'll actually have that picture there at the end. And then you return to the dashboard and you can come up to past streams, past broadcasts, and you'll see your broadcast there. You can go in here and you can enter the broadcast studio again. You can view it on YouTube, or you can download the recording. So let's view it on YouTube. I'll just pause that. I want to mute that at least. So it's not a very long stream, but it is a stream all the same. So it shows you the videos there. I streamed less than a minute ago. It's unlisted. And yeah, so it gives you all that information. So I hope you found that helpful and it gives you what you're after. If you've got any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great one. Bless you.